Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Rogue Trader.
Know your duty.
I couldn't get enough of this game.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
I'm gonna guess this is the Psyker.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
She's sounding heretical to me.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
You hear a few clicks from the relays on the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here, and Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar to you. Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master cog, and the silence that followed.
Shit.
What? You don't mean the engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must see if the Navigators is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Theodore has joined the party, which now consists of several characters. To select one character, to select multiple, drag and drop. To select entire party and issue commands to character all at once, press backspace. A piece of pie left a noticeable dent on the floor. Son of a biscuit eater. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Open the door. Undaunted by enemies of humanity. Oh, it's still her. She's still shouting badassery. Hurry, destroy their field. Don't keep our master waiting. Screw you. I'm about to shoot you.
Here we go again. Are you ready to die?
At your beck and call.
Oh, I said charge.
I'd rather not. One view at a time.
Psyker and an operative. She studied opponents, identified their weakness, Psyker abilities, allow her to deal damage to them. Exploit effects. Okay. So she's gonna be my debuffer. Spectral staff allows Psyker to use unleash psychic powers. Oh, I thought it was only gonna be one.
But of course.
I like the Psyker. No, don't hit my Psyker. Hologram, you can use the hologram to gauge effectiveness. Okay, so yeah, that stuff.
May the Divine's will be done. I can't allow myself to do this. I will not be deterred. The Emperor commands. I cannot comply.
Oh, he tried moving. Okay.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
Just keep smacking him, bud. Let's go. The creature in the chair appears as if it has attack denial. Character with melee attack block position. Enemy's ability to perform attack with ranged weapon, pistol, or shotgun. Explicit rules. Firing point blank range. The navigator's breathing. Ordinary eye, third eye in the forehead. I believe Master Vespiades still lives. Abelard flinches at the sight of a stretched skin and dark marks on the face of the creature. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. I'm gonna address Adora. Adora is wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless hordes of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. The navigator stares, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the Vox grill, a piece of technology used to communicate over short distances or to record sound. At the base of the bizarre chair, it is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what? Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tear open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appear to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slit bursts open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. She shrieked in terror. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Eodora's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysm of corruption. Vespiades. Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meaning, each one a portent and salvation within me. The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around the eye. Run. Flee this place while I still have the strength. The words came out of the Vox's labored rattle. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation, leave the warp, but it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help. I'm gonna address Abelard. The navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now? He gazes at the figure in the chair. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the master helmsman. If he is still alive, it is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join the forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms with the servo score relay to us earlier. Idira reaches her hand out toward the navigator but pulls it back at the last moment. Vespiadus, good luck and thank you. The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Navigator appears dead. Only slight movement. Okay, so I assume we go back this way.
Let us walk this path to the end.
That left a dent. Can I advance this way? Can I open this door? Locked door. I think Chick is still cheering people on in the fights. Officer's deck. Perfect. Defeat enemies. Have no further need for their formal belongings. Thank you. We need to go back to the officer's deck, I believe. However powerful rogue trader you are, to deal with vendors of the Kronos Expanse, you will have to demonstrate your authority and gain renown to them.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
I love Sisters of Battle. Agenda. White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Godverbon von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I'm no traitor, sister. You could be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Lore Imperium succeed. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your order serve the Esliarchy? Esliarchy. Sure. Do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must go to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Same here, I just don't have a chainsword yet.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Let's go, dude.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
This is everything I'm ever wanted right now. I'm totally geeking out and I do not care, dude. Yes. The door is closed. That's where she came from. Yes, your lordship. I hope the heretics reinforcements. Goods. Collect all. Let's see, what can I give everyone? Scrappy auto gun. Can I dual wield axes? Well maintained axe. Ooh, that's a lot better than what I had. Okay. But can I axe? I can axe. Let's go. I can double axe. That is amazing. Chain sword, scrappy auto gun. Can you? Nope. Does not work like that. I got an idea. Give me this. You. Can. I want the chainsword. Thank you. You can double axe. Because you were just that awesome. Is that psyker staff better than yours? No. Is this... No. Okay. I'm good with this.
The divine watches over us.
Collect all, close. Room member. Okay. Door will not be moved an inch. It is blocked. It's blocked. There's another way. Do I have to leave this? Okay, what in the world? Is it this? Okay, that door. Come on, it says goods. I like all close.
May the blessings of the divine grant us the courage and strength.
I'll bleed you dry.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Nice dodge. I was forgetting to talk. Furious gains momentum equal to 6. This ability also grants an additional 3 for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius. Okay. Or MP. -1 AP.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh!
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands.
There we go.
I'll do it.
Damn it. He did not get a very high score this time.
I will do my duty. One fewer target. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Okay, so wielding 2 of those has no benefit.
Duty go hand in hand.
I did not know that would affect me. Oh. Oopsie poopsie.
Why did I not foresee this?
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Is that more heretics? crapola? I did not see this coming. Target's too far, target unsuitable. I'm very afraid I'm going to get this guy killed.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, but he one-shots him too.
Victory is imminent.
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Good thing it didn't hurt Todd that time.
On it. Was that you? Or
Rejoice in service.
Yeah. This is taking a lot of thinky thunks right now.
I'll do it.
Reload, baby, reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ow. That sounded beefy. Stop hurting Abelard. He's up there alone. Sweet.
At your beck and call.
No, that'll give an attack. Whatever. I know leggy. I know leggy that's out of that. Only that didn't do.
but of course.
But of course. Oh, it hit both of them. Oh.
Anything else?
There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Yeah, we's gonna move up.
Your end is nigh.
Use all my movement. And
so
hopefully
shall it be
obliterate
done.
them. I hit neither.
I will not be deterred.
Doubt is for the weak.
Still missing.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
They can't hit anything either though, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah. Get up there, my
Tried-and-tested
dude.
tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Yeah, boy. Zappity zap zap.
Unfortunate turn of fate.
An exact replica of Void Ship. Oh, thank you, overseers.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs. I have proven myself yet again.
Yes. Goods. Sure. Apparently, I'm just gonna pick up everything, my dude. This place is falling apart. I'll get some loot.
The duty prevails.
Restore power
I
supply.
rise above hardships.
Open the door. Logic.
Accomplished. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
More goods. Tech
The
use.
duty prevails.
Collect all. More goods. Collect all. Give me all the stuffs. Goods. Give me the goods.
Know your duty.
Oh, I can't do anything with that. Darn it. Okay. What if I do those goods? Blow the door up. Oh, I'm going to guess that this is just more stuff. Yep, goods. Goods and goods. Time for more goods. I'm getting full. Okay, now time to blow up some buildings. Not buildings, a door. Time to blow up a door?
Duty prevails.
Let's go.
We should deal with this.
Okay. Endure. Until the warrior's next turn, all... Okay, to summary. Apply. Okay. Warrior. Apply. Operative. Expose weakness. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. You are a soldier. Revel in slaughter. Immediately resumes winded effects until... Ooh. Yes, please. Like my adeptus sororitas. Same autosave. To the benches. This way it's burnt down, so let's
Guide my
just...
path to glory.
Goods. Give me the goods. Thank you. Gonna take me some of that. Fallen one. Tech use.
I have proven myself yet again.
Because I'm just that amazing. Okay, there's a Schmelmet. Deck officer Schmelmet. Oh, heck no. I can give it to you. Grants 5% armor. Guess I'm gonna be using that. Ooh, operator gloves. And a shotgun. Yeah. Machine right kit. Canopies. Keeper of any technology. Sword. My chain sword is better. Multi-key. Scrappy auto gun. Okay, yeah. And then just take the crappy one out. Yuppers. Ooh, purple goods. Why is there purple goods? I'll take it. The roar of the flame rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sounds of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora van Valensis. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? Argenta goes as still as a statue, then slowly raises her weapon. An apparition? A sorcerer's apparition? Trickery of the warp? Sister, will you lower your weapon? Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. This is impossible. I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible, Todd Verbaum, for your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you, that power over reality. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can leave you out of these flames. I can lead you out of these flames, Todd Verbaum, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Todd Verbaum. If there is not but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people. Abelard looks back at the coughing and confused people around you. Todd Verbaum. The survivors from the middle deck. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Over the roaring flames, you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted, as if there were a body of water between you and them. Convictions. Dogmatic, iconoclast, heretical. Accept the offer to help, take my pain away, and give me the power. Dogmatic. Walk through the fire. Okay. I'm pretty much gonna be going dogmatic, I guess. Walk through the fire. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Thousands of needles pierce your consciousness, but are powerless to stop you. Dogmatic 15. You take a step forward and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind and the screams of the weak dying in an inescapable blaze. The blinding inferno, the harrowing pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes caked in soot and burnt eyelashes refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps, collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind before suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see it glow with warm light before you. The Aquila, the 2-headed eagle sigil that signifies the Imperium. The sacred symbol of the Imperium. God bless America, dude. Heretical. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voigtavir wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace. That's the power of the Emperor, ladies and gentlemen.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
That's right, that's me, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to wield a chainsword. Behind Argenta, you see Idra, class doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage mere 2 steps away from you. The Emperor protects, Seneschal.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What, we'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But What am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Rise and stand tall. No element holds power over the righteous. Even if you were anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much further. Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake. I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It's time to push the heretics back. It was the only way. We're here in response to your Vox call. I loathe being late for an engagement. I'm gonna use that one. Nothing good ever comes of such rashness, yet it appears that the Emperor favors you. Edelthrad examines you once more. Be that as it may, your wounds are highly worried. I want to see how this goes. My faith will keep me upright with my weapon in hand. That is all that matters. Edelthrad holds up a hand and placent. Oh my goodness, my reading is horrid. I apologize very deeply. Pray forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who passed a trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon, yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to the direct requests. I saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways? It was at this very elevator. Master Edelthrad, the Lord Captain, accompanied by the arch-militant, headed to her chambers to receive an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her was the Vox broadcasts. This is troubling. The timing is inappropriate. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Conrad Voigtavir was spotted there, and even whose scant intelligence of his activities I have reminds on his activities reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once. I shall go to Theodora's chambers to find her, or I am ready to assault on the bridge. I'm ready. No, Todd Verbaum. You most certainly are not. You can barely stand upright after what happened. It is the best that we retrieve the Lady Theodora and let Edelthrad commence the attack on Voldegar. A responsible approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid once you have found Lord Captain. You must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, Todd Verbaum, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle. Ethelthred salutes you with his weapon and turns to his retinue. This is the elevator, right? No, not pause. Map. Loot. Okay. I'm not worried about the loot at the moment. Goods. Collect all. Goods. Collect all. Collect all. That just looks funny. Yeah, she could use more logic. That makes sense. Explosive device. No, she don't need one of those. Clearly, this is not served as stateroom or captain's quarters.
Watches over us.
Hmm. Hmm. I really hope that I get to keep the sororitas.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Oh, there's dead people. Oh, fuck. What can I get off her body? Helmet of the devoted. Items and convictions. You have found an item that can only be equipped by characters with certain conviction ranks. Theodora von Valesius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Son of a bitch, what?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me. and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
I'm gonna examine Theodora first. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinary accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in her life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-splattered parchment and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. I'm gonna have Eudora look at the shards.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
I want to inspect the papers. Reports, account, dispatches. You go over the scroll until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol of a vaguely familiar to you. Lore Imperium test success and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of the letter addressed to Theodora von Valentius signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of Imperium Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. I gained 20 XP. I want to examine the Archmilitant's body because I do not want the Psyker to go mad from touching her. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, shards in his skull. The safety of the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Inspect the shards by the desk. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. We had best be on our way.
The crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I agree. Now we need to go to the bridge. What's that? Rosary. Nice, nice.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Spare none of them!
Okay.
Indeed.
Shift 2.
It will be done.
Kill this guy.
One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
Brace for impact. And turn.
And so it shows your defiance is futile.
Charge him. Parry.
My armor is contempt.
Oh, nice.
Strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Flame. Oh.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Expose
was that you?
weakness.
Or
Analyze.
will do. That is not my destiny.
Warning.
This mortal flesh means nothing. Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
He shot his own guy. Leave it to a heretic.
Just a minor setback. At your beck and call.
Rejoice and let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
That did like no damage.
I won't suffer this. This is beyond me. I cannot comply.
Play it.
But of course,
Play it. Oh shoot, it hurt my own guy.
on it.
I love this team. This is so nice. Blam. Another level. It was not expecting to get levels this fast. Daring Breach, Warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains Agi bonus. And I get a talent? Increases charge distance when the warrior takes damage, gain stacks up to 3 times. Damage deflection, interception. there's a lot. Too many choices. Okay, one. Sure, I'll take that. Oh gosh, I have to do the same thing with him. I imagine him wearing some heavy armor though. Living shield. Operative. Yeah, that seems nice. And soldier. Tenderize. Void ship bridge. Elector.
I rise above hardships.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I think that it's going to be time for the end of the episode. It's really late. You all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.